Red flag is out, green flag is getting prepared. So this is a 5-lap sprint race, and under starters orders, flag is away. Interesting start from the outside of the grid, and once again the little 125 is a bit of a struggle to get off the line. I understand it's his first race meeting, so I will forgive him for that. So they've pretty much made it through the first corner. A couple of guys went quite wide there. Richard Markham Barrett in second place. And one of the 125s picking up a place through the infield S's. Yeah, we watch the big KTM stretch its legs coming out of the hairpin. Quite easily pulls away. As I say, there's quite a eclectic mix of bikes, from little 125 two-strokes to 690 singles, 4 cylinders, 650 twins, even a CBR 600, also a ZXR 400. So this is the first standing lap. The leader, Richard Markham Barrett, is just coming out of Go Media now. He already picked up probably about 10 bike lengths down the back straight. From a standing start, he does a minute 23.42. Second is Todd Ackroyd. Third is Uriah Ryken. Fourth is Jason Truman. Fifth is Chris Beams. Sixth is Steve Hurst. 7, Campbell Grayling. 8's Ken Jeston. 9's Chance Oliver Stevenson. 10, Tim Kendall. 11, Dean Malhopt. 12 is Dave Johnson. And 13 is Aaron Lambourne. Oh, we've got a faller at... We've got a bike down at turn 1. We've got a yellow flag out. Looks, the bike is on the outside of the track there. So there we do. It's well and truly off the track. It's one of our fluoro vest riders, so it's a beginner, not the best way to start off your day. But getting back to the racing action, we've got Richard Markham Barrett, who's now coming out of Go Media sweeper. This is his first flying lap, so your minute 20 from a standing start is not bad, and it drops that down to a 1:15.319. So we need to be a little bit careful people don't overtake into the turn 1 here on the gallows. That's a little bit naughty. I think we might have to have words with Jason Truman. He's let the position go back. If the officials are watching that, we'll probably be okay with that, in my opinion. So he's dropped back from 3rd place to 4th after looking like he'd overtaken under a yellow. But we'll wait and see what the officials have to say about that. So getting back to the race action itself, we've got Richard Markham Barrett going into Higgins. Got the best part of the intermediate straight on 2nd place, which is Uriah Ryken. 3rd is Todd Ackroyd. 4th is Jason Truman. 5th is Chris Beams. 6th, Campbell Grayling. 7 is Ken Jeston. 8 is Chance Oliver Stevenson. 9, Tim Kendall. 10, Dean Malhopt. 11 is David Johnson. 12th is Aaron Lambourne. 13 is Steve Hurst, who's the one that crashed. So across the line goes Richard Markham Barrett again. He's just done a 1:15.745, so he's let the speed off just a little bit. 2nd place is Uriah Ryken again. 3rd is Todd. Well, no, we've had a change. Jason Truman has picked him up down the back straight. Todd Ackroyd is 4th. So our leader, Richard Markham Barrett, going through the infield. I just looked above my timing monitor, and we've got a RS125 lying down in the middle of the S's as well, with the rider on the tyre wall, which is where they're supposed to go. So we've had 2 incidents in this particular race. So Richard Markham Barrett is well and truly cleared out. So as I said previously, I understand that Don O'Connor are bringing these Kramer bikes, and Jacob Stroud is due to ride one in the Nationals. It'd be interesting if we could get a few identical bikes on the grid, getting back to the old 250 Potty racing days. Even second place coming across the line now is Uriah Ryken on a G6R 450. Jason Truman, who's the guest appearance on Sketchy's NSR 300. Seems to be gelling with that quite nicely. He just did a minute 22.70. Third place is 98 Todd Ackroyd. Fifth is Chris Beams. He just did a 1:23. Up of the four cylinders having a bad rear. CBR 600 with Tim Kendall chasing Dean Malhopt on a ZXR 400. So the leader, checkered flag is out. Richard Markenbauer coming out of Go Media corner with a substantial lead. He's quite comfortable and takes the checkered flag. Gets a bit of a clap from Dale, the Chief Flag Marshal, for actually finishing that race. If anybody knows what happened to him in that first race, I'd very much like to know. So never a nice thing pulling out of the lead. Second place goes across, which is Uriah Ryken. Third place, Jason Truman. Fourth place, Todd Ackroyd, and waiting for the rest of the field to come through. And then we'll have a couple of pickups